Hello everybody and welcome back to Harvest Moon Magical Melody. Today is the 17th day of spring, which means that it is yet another festival day. It is the spring horse race. So last year we were not able to compete because we didn't have a horse, and this year we are able to compete. No guarantee that we're going to win, but seeing as how we're actually able to take part, I'd like to go to the festival and explain a couple of things and at least give it a try. So let's get going. Nice, beautiful day outside today. I'm going to be doing a couple of things before I go to the festival. Just gonna, water my plants and feed the animals and check up on them before we go. And tomorrow, or the next day, I'm probably going to do another update. There's a couple of things that have been going on that I would like to update you guys on. We're about halfway through spring now, and so far so good. There's a couple of things that I still have to go over, like I said, but everything's kind of going according to plan. I haven't had a lot of hiccups in spring. I've made lots of progress, in my opinion. I've gotten a couple of notes since the last time I recorded, and we're going to be seeing a new animal soon, I hope. Some new villagers are going to be moving in, I hope. Hopefully we can meet some villagers that I haven't been able to meet yet. I'm still working on that. My sheep's going inside for some reason, I guess just because it got sick of being outside. Epona's here, happy as ever. My sheep has wool, which is fantastic. That's going to be something that's going to be vital to an update I'll be doing in the next video. Still no baby cow, but hopefully soon. My cow's been pregnant for quite a while. I haven't quite counted the days, but I'm gonna estimate that it'll probably take about 2 weeks in game time for her to give birth. Go ahead and check up on the chickens before I go. And the chickens are doing pretty well. There was a period a couple of days ago where I actually ran out of feed, and I couldn't put the chickens outside because it was raining. And I thought, oh my god, I can't feed these chickens, they're going to get sick or they're going to hate me. But they were really good, actually. They even still gave me products, which was really alarming because most of the time, if an animal isn't fed, it'll be unhappy and it won't give you, products like eggs or milk. And then if it is continuously not fed, it'll get sick. But I think I neglected to feed them for a day, maybe 2 days, before I could get to Blue Sky Ranch and actually get some feed. And they were fine, so that was great. They're doing really well. Anyways, that's that. Just quickly gonna get that taken care of, and it's off to the races we go. Same time, same place, so 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 17th of spring, and it'll be in the square. And if we don't manage to do good on this festival, luckily there's another one that happens in fall. And another interesting thing that I found out was that if you're on your horse and you go right through the little gate to the festival, it'll actually allow you to ride through this area where the festival's taking place. Nobody will be here even if the festival is going on. But usually if you walk through these gates, you'll automatically be taken to the festival. So that's kind of strange. I don't know why it does that, but either way. I'm just going to check my horse's stats quickly. You can see that Epona is very, very happy. She's got 7 hearts, and she's got a training level of 4, so not too high on training level, but certainly has a lot of hearts and is very, very happy, so we're going to see how she does. The annual spring horse race is about to begin. We're answering questions about the race and entry requests. Okay, so I guess we can start by talking to everybody before we begin the races. Here's Ronald. Okay, next I'll take the plunge and bet on the long shot. And of course we know that he likes to bet on the horses, do a little bit of gambling.
Yo.
And Ray, winning and losing at horse racing is ridiculous. Do you not like horses, or do you just not like to gamble? Maybe he just doesn't like to gamble, I don't know. This time all the horses look to be in good form. And I think this is Basil hiding out over here behind the trees. Of all the prizes, I'm intrigued by the strange nut. Strange nut you say? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. We'll have to go more into that. Also, I don't think Jamie's here, which is okay, because I don't much care for Jamie anyways. So when you're ready, you can talk to Theodore, and what I found interesting was that your horse is actually entered by its heart level and not by its training level. So there's going to be 4 cups, the D, the C, the B, and the A cup. And depending on your horse's heart level, you'll be entered into one of 4 races. So we're going to be entering the B cup. But just as an example, if we go to start the D-ranked cup, and it then asks us to pick a horse, it actually doesn't let us pick a horse. And when I was doing this earlier, I was freaking out because I thought, well, my horse is in good shape, and it's healthy, and I don't understand why it can't be entered. But even if you've never entered in a lower cup, if you've never entered in the D or the C cup, but your horse has, say, 6 or 7 hearts, your horse will automatically go to the B cup, or whatever cup it is that fits its heart level. So we're gonna have to skip a couple of races. I'm just gonna cut to when I'm able to actually race, because this can take a little while to skip past all this stuff. Okay, so now, finally, after watching the other 2 races, we're now coming up on the B cup. And the mysterious nut that Basil was talking about is a power berry. So if your horse is eligible to enter the B cup race, then you also have a chance to win a power berry, which is great. And your horse has to be in between 6 to 8 hearts to enter the B cup, by the way. So our horse is somewhere in the middle. And you can see here that our horse is now eligible. And we're going to enter her into this race. And then once you enter, you can also see all the other horses in the race. And as you can see, their hearts are lower. However, their training level is really, really high. Because their training level is higher, we don't really have much of a chance to win at this festival. But unlike a lot of the festivals in this game, this is actually a mini game. It's not just a blank screen and you don't see anything. I figured at the very least I will go over the system of how this minigame works, and we can try again in fall, and hopefully we can win, so let's give it a shot. So here we are, we get a race course, and this is very similar to the one that is in Animal Parade, if anyone's seen the Animal Festival in that game. Welcome to the horse race. The rules are simple. Give your horse good instructions and aim for the finishing post. You control your horse by pressing L and R to change the speed, and the A button cracks your whip. So the L button will make your horse go faster, and the R button will make it go slower. If the horse runs too fast or you spur it on, its stamina will drop, so be careful. And as you can see, our horse is starting with about half stamina because our training level is lower. So that puts us at a bit of a disadvantage even from the get-go. Let's give them some fanfare! So, yeah, I don't have a real big chance of winning, but I'll just go over this real quick. You can see here that we're on slow mode. If I press L, we'll go to flying and we'll move a bit faster. But our stamina will drain a lot quicker. If you pick up food, it'll give you nice stats like speed increase or stamina increase or whatever. And if your horse gets tired, it'll have to conserve its energy and it will pretty much stop. You can see here we're way behind because our horse doesn't have a very high training level, which is too bad. So it's a pretty short race course, but training level really means a whole lot. It's really going to depend on the training level. And unfortunately, Jamie wins, so he's going to rub that in our faces. I'm surprised Bob didn't win, but oh well. hopefully next season I'll have a chance at that juicy power berry. Now unfortunately, because my horse is at 7 hearts, by the time fall rolls around, the horse might get past 8 hearts and I might be forced to enter the A race and I might lose my chance to get the power berry, but we will be coming back in fall, hopefully when my horse has a higher level, and we'll give this another try. And now we're gonna leave because there is no point in us being here. The last race we can't enter. Of course, when you try to leave, it'll let you leave, but you can't actually just go on your merry old way. Theodore's gotta give the official, you know, goodbye, so long, farewell, thanks for coming, which is a bit of a nuisance, especially seeing as how we've already seen this festival twice. But I guess he's just doing his mayor thing, being all polite and such. Epona didn't do so hot, but she tried her best, and to be fair, she was, 5 or 6 levels, almost, I think. Probably 4 or 5 levels behind all the other horses. I can't give her too hard of a time. We'll just have to train her up a bit more, and then we can enter her in a couple of seasons from now. The next horse race will be in fall. It'll be on the 17th day, so exactly 60 days from now, we'll be able to enter the next and also the last horse race festival, because then we'll be going on to year 3, and I've already mentioned a couple of times that I'm not going to be playing past year 3, so that's it. When the festival's over, you'll be brought to 6 p.m, and if you win, you'll get the trophy, you'll get a note, and you'll also get your prize. Thought I would at least show off the minigame, and I am going to be bringing you guys another update, hopefully soon. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody, and I hope that I will see you next time.